we're here. You guys, I had such a successful shopping trip today. Let me just give some context before we get into this because I feel like we need to just have a little chitty chat about what's in these bags. Okay, first off, I went shopping yesterday too, so this is day 2 of shopping, and what I'm in the process of doing is basically rebuilding my wardrobe. I wouldn't say too much on the casual side, it's more on the professional, on the work side of things, because I got rid of all of my professional clothing back really before COVID because I used to work in fashion apparel. I worked in the fashion apparel industry as the VP of corporate communications for 5 years, and once I started working there, they provided me clothes, and so I didn't actually need even the other work clothes I had. I wasn't wearing those anymore because this clothing was more casual as well. So I literally got rid of all of my previous corporate life stuff that I had, like slacks and blouses and button-ups and all of those things. I got rid of it a long time ago, so even before COVID. And I just didn't need it anymore. And then I worked at this brand for 5 years, and then COVID hits during that time. And a lot of what I was wearing, even from the brand, was really just tops. Like, we were doing all the Zoom call things and everything's like top up. So I didn't really have anything or need anything, and I just kept purging and purging. Additionally, during this time, I'm going through a divorce and I'm separated, and I'm purging clothes that I feel like I didn't have a chance to really purge before I moved into my new home and in my new space and my new chapter. So I've also been doing that type of purging, like on the casual side for the last few years. I've just gradually purged, a combination of jeans and tops and all the things, right? The other thing to note is I'm an avid consumer of clothing and shoes my whole life because I'm just that girl. I love things, but I learned so much more about how wasteful the industry is once I entered the fashion apparel industry. I learned a lot about it. And so I definitely am mindful of hauls like this, and the fact that I don't really do hauls like this often, usually once a year, twice a year, if that. And I wouldn't even say 1 to 2. It might be 1 to 2 times every couple of years, to be honest, because I actually take very good care of my clothing. But I think more than anything, there's just ebbs and flows with life to where you're gonna need things and you're not gonna need things, and you just go through those peaks and valleys. So all that to say that I started rebuilding my professional wardrobe a couple of years ago. So after the fashion apparel job, I was laid off. My whole department was laid off, and I moved on to other roles, but I did have to go back into the office, so then I did have to buy clothing. And I think I have things, but even then, that was a more casual setting, and that's the other thing, is every setting, every environment is so different. And so I was on a mission to find pieces that, yes, I can wear into the office, but are a little more on trend, are gonna make me feel a little more confident. I'm approaching 40 also. That's another thing going on. There's just all of these changes happening with me. I'm literally a few months away from entering a whole new decade, which I'm super stoked about, because I feel like the moment I turned 39 last year, I was already really 40 in my head. I feel like I've been talking about turning 40 since I turned 39. I'm just round up, I'm already 40. So I'm very mindful and conscious also of trends, and I refuse to look like a 40-year-old trying to be 20. I don't want to be that person either. So there's some things, I see these trends on these girls and they look super cute, but I do question if I can pull it off. I'm just I don't know that that's for me. And with the trends, I'm also I like to capture sometimes a piece of a trend and align it with my true style of who I am. I tend to be very classic plain Jane. I'm very into graphic tees, basic tees, jeans, sneaks. I'm very simple. And so you know, I'm not trying to be out here doing all the trends either, but I do want to be semi-fashionable and decent looking. And I also, more than anything, want to feel good and feel comfortable and confident. So that is my spiel to set the stage for what we're going to go through, because a lot of what you're going to see may not be life-changing, earth-shattering anything, because I did get a lot of basics and I'm, again, refreshing my basics. I'm doing a lot of things, but I want to be able to diversify my wardrobe as well, to where I can wear some things at work but also casually. And so there's a little bit of that going on. There are, again, things that I just flat out needed that I just don't have because I've done so much purging. I also got rid of a lot of jeans because the distressed stuff, it don't live here anymore. I'm not going to be 40 wearing distressed jeans. Like, I just don't. That's just not a thing to me. Maybe y'all, we can have a separate discussion about that, what y'all think about that. But I did have this conversation with a girlfriend of mine who's a smidge, she's literally like a couple years older, and she agrees with me. The distressed jeans at 40 is not a thing. So I did clear out a lot of jeans that were distressed, that were skinny. Like, I got rid of all of that stuff. Like, that stuff has been gone. And so I've been circling around the same like 3-4 pairs of jeans, which is fine, but I felt like I wanted to get more, and I wanted to just get basic straight leg jeans, like, you know what I mean? And so there's a lot that I was looking for between yesterday and today. Yesterday's shopping trip I have not filmed, and I will do that as well, because that shopping trip is me going to Zara and Aldo, and I had major success at both places. And I just feel like I just want to be comfortable. I want to be semi-trendy. I definitely want to have something in a good price point. And that's the other thing with Old Navy. I've always loved Old Navy's price point. And I also love that I can leave the women's section and go straight to the kids section. And I did buy some things for my daughter today. So I'm going to get through my stuff first, and then I will share what I got for her as well. But yeah, so I just wanted to set the stage with all that. And also, this is not an ad. This is not sponsored. Do I welcome that and manifest that energy? Absolutely, because I love Old Navy. But yeah, this is where we are. This is where I am, like, in life, to where this shopping trip made a lot of sense to me. And again, I'm telling you, you're going to see the other video I'm going to film from yesterday of my haul at Zara and Aldo. But other than that, you're probably not going to see a haul like this for a while, because this is not something I normally do. But all that said, let's get into this, y'all. Okay, so this small bag, I did have success with shoes. Old Navy has like cute quickie shoes if you ever need them. I've had loafers and sandals from them, and I haven't had issues with them personally. Over time, obviously, like anything else, they do wear out, but I haven't had any terrible experiences with their shoes, if I'm being honest. So, and it just depends on how much you're wearing them. One thing my sister and I talked about, and I was getting her opinion because she has mules. I'm not a mule person. I'm usually a loafer person, but I was open to trying mules. I have this scary paranoia about like them flying off in the middle of the street, like when I'm wearing them, because they're open in the back and they're not secure, so I feel scared of that. That's just like a weird phobia. I have a mule phobia. But I bought some because they're so cute. Look at these, you guys. How cute are these? These are like, they're like a linen. Here, let me turn around this way. They're like a linen vibe. Aren't they so freaking cute? I just thought they were cute, and they are comfortable. I was like, let me give my first try of mules from Old Navy, and then if I'm into them, I can always buy like more expensive ones later. But I got those. I found black ones. I'm trying not to do them reverse. There we go. Black ones. So cute, right? And again, this is how I shop when I'm going for staple colors. Like, these are diverse colors that you can wear and mix and match with anything. And then I got these camp ones. How freaking adorably cute. So cute. This material is like and again, this is faux, right? This is like a faux suede kind of color or a material. And then this is, I would say, like more of like a faux leather vibe. you know, not real. And then this is more of like a linen vibe. So I did get these 3 pairs of mules today. Again, I wasn't expecting, I did get 3 pairs of shoes yesterday, but I wasn't expecting to find shoes today. That wasn't like on my mind since I got shoes yesterday. But the fact that I ran into these is like really amazing, and I had to buy them. They're priced at $34.99, but I remember them being on sale. So everything I got today was on sale, you know? So I'm so happy with the shoes. So there's the shoes, so that was fun. One other thing I forgot to mention that I did get that's in here that we're gonna go through is I did buy activewear also. I love their activewear. Again, it's a good price point, good quality, but they have really cute colorways. And I have a lot of black in my activewear, you know, thing, and yeah, so I just have too much black. So I was trying to get some color. But anyway, we'll get to that. Okay, these pants, you guys, these are the pants I was talking about. These are called the Billy. Y'all, I need you to run and not walk to get these pants from Old Navy. This is the vibe. Oh my gosh, I'm sitting down. But this is the vibe. This is, these are larges. Okay, so this is what I want to say about these pants. I feel like I was in between sizes. Like I fit a medium, and mediums are normally what I do wear, but I also fit the large. When I tried both of them on, to me it comes down to the look of it and like how you want the outfit to look at that point. If you can fit between sizes, then you just have to figure out how you want your outfit to actually look and the vibe you want to give. I did feel like the mediums gave me a more fitted look, but then the larges gave me a more relaxed look. So I technically could wear both sizes, but it was a matter of me figuring out what I wanted my vibe to be. So I went with the more relaxed look, and that's why I sized up, but I technically could have gone with a medium also. So you're gonna see a lot of that in a lot of these pieces. And then I also factor in, depending on the material, when you wash them over time, some things will shrink. So sometimes you wanna size up just so you can think about the shrinking factor also. These are polyspan. I think they're polyspan and rayon also when I looked at them. As far as the material goes, let's see what it says. Yeah, it's 64% polyester, 32% rayon. It's ray viscose, and 4% spandex. So it's a little bit of everything, which means that this shouldn't shrink too much, but they might. And again, it depends on how you wash them. I think it tells you, usually these things you wash cold, you air dry. Is that what this? Yep, machine wash cold, dry cool, dry on cool, or low. So yeah, that's usually what a lot of these things are. But anyway, you guys, this is giving the linen pant vibe. So we'll get into this on the other video with my Zara haul, but what I kept running into there yesterday was a lot of the material is like a linen vibe, which is cool, but to me that's more vacation. It's giving vacation, spa, beach vibes, summer vibes. It's not giving for the office vibe. And again, it depends on your environment. And if you have a more relaxed work environment, usually fashion apparel, beauty, it can be a little more chill. But I cannot have no see-through pants in the office. And I feel like that's the material I kept running into at Zara. But the fit, the relaxed fit is what I wanted for the office, but I couldn't find the right material. These, I'm gonna say, are a tailored, relaxed fit that you can absolutely wear to the office. And they're on trend. The other thing that I'm weird about is with all of this relaxed fit stuff, some things can look very baggy and very like frumpy and sloppy very quickly. And I don't want that look either. So what I like about these, I'm also only 5'2". I'm a short little thing. So I wanna make sure that nothing's dragging on the floor. Like that's the other thing, especially I got mules, I have loafers. I did get a chunkier shoe as well, which is fine, but like I don't want anything dragging on the floor. These are so good, you guys. I literally tried these on today, right here. Look at how cute these are. Stop it right now. So it has a drawstring. The feel is really good. And again, it's thick. You don't see through anything. These come in 4 colors. So you know I got all 4 colors, right? So I got black, of course, but these are called the Billy. Once again, these are called the Billy. I got black. I debated on if I should get both of these colors, but I was like, why not? They're here, they have my size, I'm getting them. These are, you can see the difference with each of them. One, this is like a darker camel color, and this is like a lighter, I would say like khaki-ish vibe, but they're both so cute. So I got them in those colors, and then it comes also in this light beige color. So cute. So I got 2 work pants yesterday, and I got these 4 today, so I hit my goal. My goal was to get enough for a week to get like 5 pairs, and I got 6. So we love that. These are priced at, where are these priced at? They're priced at $39.99, 40 bucks. But again, there were sales going on. I did not pay full price for anything here today, for the record. So there's that. Okay, next, jeans. Let's talk about
a few moments later.
Okay, well, hello. Here we are again. It's the next day, you guys, because I was having storage issues yesterday. I was also up against the clock because I had my Pilates class to go to. Then after Pilates, I went and picked up my daughter. We got into the nighttime routine, and so here we are doing part 2 of the same video where I was cut off, and we can continue on with what I got from Old Navy. I got a ton of basics, you guys, like literally. I feel like all of these basics are gonna be essential for not only the office during spring, summer, right now season, but also just in general, wearing them with jeans or anything, but even underneath the cardigan, underneath the blazer, like they're just super cinchy. And all of these were like, I wanna say these were like 5 or 6 bucks, like honestly, but these are cute, right? It's like more of like a, and again, it says cropped, but if it's like a longer crop, I'm okay with it, especially now that I'm wearing more high rise in mostly every bottom. But these are really cute. So I got yellow and the same shirt in this like rust color. Yeah, what is the pricing? It says $16.99. These were not $16.99. I'm telling you, I didn't pay $16.99 for these. And then this is a cute striped one. So cute. And then I got this like tan one. So you're gonna see me in all of these. And then of course, white and black shirts. I usually don't buy one. I usually get 2 at a time. So this, I haven't had like crispy, nice white shirts in a long time. So again, a lot of what I've been wearing is just so old, and we needed a refresh on all the basics. So I also did the same thing, and I got these tank tops, very basic. I like the tank tops that have the thicker strap, and these will be good to wear under cardigans too, like to the office, casually. Got 2 white ones. I think I got 2 black ones. Is this the other black one? Yeah. 2 black ones. This is like a darker charcoal gray color, which is super cute. Love. Again, I sized up on all of these too. I can wear mediums. I prefer mediums sometimes, but because of the washing and just the anticipated excessive wear, like to the office, I sized up and got larges, but either way, they're both comfortable. And then the dark brown one, they didn't have a thicker strapped one, so I got the chocolate brown in the thin strap, but they had thin straps too. What else do I have in here? I'm like, what else did I get? Oh, and here's a navy blue one. Again, all basics. I got all the basic colors that kind of go with everything that you can mix and match. Super easy. Okay, so let's get into the more casual stuff now, because I think I already mentioned that another thing I really wanted was more jeans. I just started wearing Old Navy jeans probably like 2 or 3-ish years ago, and I heard great things about them improving like their sizes, the price point's good, and so I started wearing Old Navy jeans, but I really only have 3 pairs of Old Navy jeans currently. They all have like different cuts to them, but they're the same style, which is this OG style that I really like. But I wanted some that just didn't have, they were just pretty plain and straightforward, no distressing, no frayed hemlines, like no funky stuff going on, because the other ones I got kind of have like these fun little hemlines going on, and I just need like basic straight leg jeans. So I found these. Look how cute these are. Super basic. Basic. So cute. And then the hemline is nice and clean. Let me show that. Nice and clean. And I like this wash. This is usually how dark I like to go. I won't go darker than this unless it's actually like a black jean, but I felt like it was a nice one. And I'm a size 10. Sometimes with my size, I fluctuate between like an 8 and 10. But my biggest thing with this is like, they're pretty, I would say, true to size because they're restrictive. There isn't really any stretch to these jeans. And so me being a 10, I don't feel like I have to go getting like a 12. I think they're pretty true to size. So, so I got these, and then I also got this wash. Isn't this so freaking cute, you guys? Look how cute this is. And this is also how light these are like my two washes. I won't go lighter than this. I don't really wear white jeans like that anymore. Like that's not a thing for me. But these are pretty cute. Look at that. Clean, easy, and there's like this tiny bit of cute distressing on the hemline, which I thought was like so cute and makes you feel like they're like this unique pair of jeans when they're like not. And then look at the pockets. So cute, right? So I ran into these, and again, this is the OG jean. These are OG straight leg jeans, and I do have 3 other pairs that I really love. This specific cut is like my jam and style. So I got those, and then I got all of these shirts, but they're more basics. But here's the deal with these ones. These basics, I technically got these to wear out and about. I technically could wear them to work, but these are more fitted. See how cute these are? Look how cute these are. I love like fitted plain t-shirts with jeans. Like this is mostly all I wear. But again, I just wanted some clean ones. So of course I got white. Can't go wrong with white. I got black. So cute. Basic. Again, got 2 black because I usually do 2s of whites and black. And then this striped one I thought was so cute. This actually would go really cute with those camel pants that I got too, don't you think? Like that could be like a cute little vibe with my little mules. Stop playing. And then I thought this bubblegum pink was so cute. And again, I'm usually weird about pink, but I do like pink, but I usually don't wear a bright pink like this. I'm usually doing like a light pastel vibe or something. And then of course, I love a nude beige color. I'm usually weird about it because of my skin tone, but I felt like this is like more oatmeal-y vibe, so I can deal with that. And then I got another gray shirt like this, but I have one like this already, but I do like it, and so I technically have 2 grays. So that's everything I got on the casual side there too. So let's get into the activewear. Yesterday, getting back to what I said earlier, I went to my Pilates class and I actually was able to basically take out one of these sets on a test drive, which was this one. It's dirty, but I wanted to show you guys the colorway. I basically did so much more movement in that Pilates class than I'm typically used to. I had a different instructor, and I did feel like a little uncomfortable, but I think that it was just because I'm not used to wearing this type of top. So here's what I did, you guys. I'm trying something new. This top is like a crop top, and I was weird about it, and I think that's why I felt a little bit awkward. But all of it did its job. Like it technically didn't have me like uncomfortable in a literal way. It's a personal thing because I'm not one to wear these types of tops. It's just like a really cute crop top. But the thing is, I got it because it's a longer crop, and again, the pants are a high rise. So I didn't have any stomach showing. Like I didn't want things hanging out, especially in the class that I was taking. So from that standpoint, it was practical and it was fine. I did feel like the pants were rolling down a bit more than I wanted, but we were really active yesterday. Like honestly, overly active, that in a Pilates class where you're not as active, I think it's better. But overall, I still give this a thumbs up because it still absorbed my sweat really well. There is a built-in bra inside, and everything was not moving around, so everything was sturdy. But look how cute it is. Here's the back also. So it gives you the sports bra effect, but it's like a cute top. So I loved it. This colorway also, I was weird about it because I was very concerned about, I'm always concerned about the sweat factor. Mostly all of my exercise clothes are black, but I wanted some color, and I wanted it spring, summer, and I really felt drawn to this color. And so I wore it yesterday and I was totally fine. I survived. Everything was good, but I was constantly pulling at the top. But again, I think it's a personal thing because it was my first time wearing this type of cute top to a class ever. And I always have like longer tops that are covering my stomach or a t-shirt or something like that. So I think it was just a personal thing of me needing to adjust and get used to it. But I love, for me, that I was able to try something new. So this is your sign to just try it, even if it feels some type of way, but it's really cute. I actually got a lot of compliments on my set in class yesterday. So it's dirty, so I'm throwing it out, but that colorway is really cute. And so of course I got all of the colorways. I got this purple one, super cute. These are all larges too. I don't think I needed a large on the top because I'm smaller on top, but I do like that I had some wiggle room that helped cover a little more because of the pants being high rise and this being a crop. So I sized up. I'm usually always a large in pants, so that's fine because I got a lot of back there. But look how cute this is. Look at this color. Isn't it so pretty, you guys? The other thing that's really cool, of course, like anything else, is like you can totally mix and match things mostly, right? I got this cute rust burnt orange color. I thought that was really cute with the matching top. Same thing. And I just wanted to incorporate more color in my activewear, but then of course I got black. Standard black. And then of course, what did I get here? Oh, I got 2 black bottoms. These are also, these are high-rise leggings, and they're ankle leggings, so they stop right above the ankle. They do have pants that are longer, that go a smidge longer to the ankle, but these go right above. And so I did get 2 pairs of, oh, here we go. These are both pants. I got 2 pairs of black pants because you can wear black with anything. And then I got the same top in black. So cute. I think I said already it has a built-in bra, so that's cool. And then I really liked this color, you guys. Look at how pretty this is. It's like a deep plum, like a dark purple color. They did not have this top in this color, which I was super bummed about. They had a different top and I did not like the style, so I didn't get it. It's more of like a baby doll style thing that has a sleeve, and it's like a V, and that vibe is just not my vibe. So I would rather have a full-on tank top or have it be a crew neck short sleeve shirt or something. So that's why I didn't get the matching top with this, but I do like this color and I thought the pants were so cute. So I figured I could still wear black with the purple. So that's what I got for the activewear. So I'm happy with my activewear updates as well. So now the last thing to show you is everything I got for my girl, my little baby. She's not a baby, she's 9. But I'm gonna show you all the stuff I got her too. Okay, so let's get into this. This is the last bit. I got her some socks. They're 6 pairs each, so got her that. Look how cute these bike shorts are. Got her 2 pairs. I love that ruffle at the end. So cute. Got her some of these jean shorts. She needs to try them on. They look kind of big for her. She's very small, little waist, but they're so cute. And all of these cute graphic tees. Look at these, you guys. Cute. Cute. This one's super cute. She really liked this one. I showed her all of this last night and she was down with all of it. She approved. She's in that era of like wanting to pick out her stuff. She's starting to get a little more. Okay, my storage is hanging on by a thread, so sorry, cut off again. This is the last t-shirt. So cute. And I was saying that she is very picky, but this is all 9-year-old approved. She's starting to get picky about what she wears. And then I got these really cute sandals. These are a little bit big for her. These are a 3-4. The one one too I thought would be too small, but they also didn't have that in this color, and I wanted this color. Purple's her favorite color. So anyway, that is the end of the haul. 2 more hauls are on their way. I have my other haul from my shopping the other day when I went to Zara and Aldo, so I will be sharing that ASAP. And then I have my Sephora haul that is going to be really fun. So those 2 are on its way. Let me know, drop in the comments if you have questions, if there's anything you liked here, if you already have it. Give me the tea. I'd love to hear it. But that's all for now. Thanks for hanging in there through all of these edits.